Chair, you are ready to go.
Thank you. Good evening. Welcome to the June 3rd meeting for the Township's Museum Board. If there's any disclosure of pecuniary interest, please state it now. Seeing none. I need a motion to approve the minutes of the last meeting. Dave, Steve? So moved by Dave and seconded by Steve that we approve the minutes of the Nipissing Township Museum Board meeting held May 13th, 2026 as presented. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor? Carried. Okay, building and maintenance.
So we had talked about if there was going to be grass seed where the area that had been dug up next to the office building. So I have confirmed with the operations superintendent, grass seed has been bought and it's been put down. So hopefully there'll be grass, you know, if it's not already started, it will be started shortly. So coming growing. So that has been taken care of. As I think I've mentioned at the last meeting, the engineer was working on the report to give us the go-ahead for the use of the building. I did try to follow up before this meeting to see if we had, you know, the official go-ahead, and I have not been able to obtain that official go-ahead. So I will work on that later this week or early next week, because I can at least send it out by email to the board members and that to get that from the engineer. So I know he has been out to inspect it. That happened like a month and a half, 2 months ago. It's just we're waiting on that official word. So once I have that, I'll send that all out to everybody.
It would be nice to have it because our first event is July 2nd.
Yes,
so.
no, absolutely. And he does know when our opening day is. He is aware of that. I did try to get it, like I said, for tonight's meeting, and I was unsuccessful. So I will follow up again.
Yep. Okay. Event plan.
Okay, so been doing some advertising. So the event listings for Heritage Day and all the workshops have been set up on Facebook, and event listings for Heritage Day have been submitted to My North Bay Now and northbaynipissing.com. I know it's up on northbaynipissing.com. I'm not sure if it's been posted on My North Bay Now, which is associated with the radio stations. The posters for all the events are now ready for printing. And they can be distributed. So if there are any volunteers who would like to take care of certain areas, that would be wonderful. You can talk to me after the meeting. I also have the flyer for the children's craft competition ready. So this has already been sent out to the school via email, South Shore. And I know they've been sent to the parents as well, because I heard from one of them. And then we'll print a small stack that can be dropped off at the Powassan and Callender libraries.
And what was the feedback from the parents? You said you heard from some of them as well.
Actually, it was Kristen who works at the office, and she found an issue with the URL, which has since been fixed, and I emailed them the updated copy.
Oh, okay. Good. No, that's
The
fine.
thing about stuff like that is you just clean and fix it, get sand.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yep. So that's pretty much it for events at the moment.
Okay. The status report, artifact status?
Again, nothing to report. It has been taking a back seat to other things.
Yeah, and I would imagine it's the same with the exhibits. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's been getting a little bit busier at the landfill, so I've been doing more of the event stuff, so not a lot of progress has been made on that in the last few weeks either.
And just out of curiosity, do we have students?
So the posting for the students closes on June the 12th.
Oh, next week.
Yeah, so it
Oh,
closes
2
next week. So once that closes, then interviews will be set up on appropriate candidates, and then moving forward for that.
Okay. And there's no strategic. Oh my goodness. I need new teeth today, guys. Strategic plan update. Nothing. Okay.
Madam Chair, if I could just speak to that a little bit.
Yeah, sure.
Because I think at our last meeting, there had been questions about possible new grant opportunities, because we had talked about fundraising possibly for the church windows if we were asking for donations and where those donations might go to. So I've had a quick look at various grant opportunities. It's always challenging to find them, and do we fit with that? So the municipal administrator had sent me one and I had looked at it. We didn't meet that funding. It was specific for heritage or museums and that, but we didn't meet all the qualifications for it. And it was a $1,500 grant, which wouldn't have helped us a whole lot with what our intentions to do. There's another one through the provincial government. It's called a community museum operating grant. And I thought, okay, so I read some more about that. And I got to the bottom line that said closed to new applicants. So, okay, but there was no further, the next window opens, there's, they're going to reconsider. So I don't know if that funding stream, sometimes they close it and it's finished. Like it just may have been an information piece that's still available on the website for information. So I did look at federal funding opportunities. They do have a museum assistance program, but they're very specific, whether it has to do with preservation or access to heritage, and with very specific requirements under it, whether it's a traveling exhibits that are going to large museums to be, collections to be moved all around, collections management or digitization. So again, I will keep looking. I did look under the Northern Ontario Heritage Fund because they have grant opportunities as well. In reading that one, they do provide funding for infrastructure or renovations or that type of funding for municipalities do qualify. But one of their statements is you have to apply to other funding sources first and been denied in order to apply to them. So because we haven't applied for the church windows, I'm not sure it would work under that. However, I know the Ontario Trillium will then have a new set of fundings coming out. So I may have to look under that stream once again, but with a different focus this time. But again, I'll keep looking. So that's just, I know under our strategic plan, we talk about different grants. So I did take a gander to see what was out there, but there wasn't anything that talked about historic to do sort of renovations or replacements that I could find that really fit for us at this moment, but it doesn't mean that there won't be something available.
Good. There was something that came through on Facebook through Powassan today, and it's not specific to the museum or heritage or anything like that, but it is a grant. Now it's only a $5,000 grant, but it's in regards to if we had an initiative to do something that involves seniors. And I don't know if I was just looking for it for you. Hang on.
I can search that one. Often it will be for socialization
Yeah, it
or
was.
mobility or
No, more socialization.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you find it, you can send me email me the link, but I can have see if I can look into it as well.
Yeah, I noticed it and I read through it because I thought maybe the Lions would be interested in it. I believe it's the same type of grant that the municipality, it's called the New Horizons for Seniors program.
Okay, New Horizons.
June 2nd to July 14th. It's for the 26-27. There's $50,000 worth of grants available.
Okay.
And it's through the federal government.
Federal. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have a look on their page.
Yeah, I don't know if if we can tie it into something maybe that we do on Heritage Day next year or something like that, because it's 26-27.
Yeah, it depends on when oftentimes with grants, it will say the event or the program must take place during a certain time.
Yes,
But I can
yeah.
look at the eligibility requirements.
Well, I just thought
Yeah,
was out
absolutely.
there, so you never know, we might be able to use it, right?
no.
Or if we can't, maybe the
A rec
municipality can, your
Yeah.
rec committee
Yeah.
can, or
Yeah.
somebody can, right? So, good.
No, thank you for
Okay,
that. I'll
no
have a look
worries.
at that tomorrow.
Okay, new business and future events.
So this was an item to put on the agenda to allow the board to have sort of more of an open discussion rather than our just prescribed items on the agenda. You know, as we look forward to the next year or the next season for the museum, of any items or items that we've discussed or things coming up, if there's ideas that we need to look at or business to come up for motions for the next meeting, it gives sort of more of an open opportunity for open discussion.
So that line item will be on the agenda from now on, moving
Yes.
forward, not
Yes.
necessarily needing to get into anything today.
Not necessarily,
Perfect.
unless somebody had something specific. We may find it more, there's more discussion as we wrap up the season and we start planning for next year. That there, you know, when we look at our events after we've gone through this season, what events, you know, we had lots of registrations for, which were successful, but, excuse me, what feedback we got. You know, I was at this fair and I saw this event, I thought it might work. That would be a time to bring something
That
up
type
to.
Somebody sees something, it opens the floor up to throw it out there.
Yeah,
That's right.
for sure.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah,
Good idea.
yeah.
Quick question in regards to the Heritage Day event. Did you hear back from the First Nations, or you haven't heard anything?
No, I haven't heard any,
Okay. I just was curious whether you had. Okay,
not yet.
so is there anything that we need to know or be concerned about with the upcoming events that even though we've planned them, but is there any hiccups that the board needs to be aware of?
Not that I know of.
Perfect.
At the moment,
That's what I
anyway.
like to hear. That's
He said,
what I
"I
like to
hope
hear.
not."
Yeah, really.
I guess we'll find out when we do our testing after the meeting.
Yeah, really, eh? Okay, so having seen that, then, is there anything else that needs to be discussed tonight? Okay, now we are going to move into butter making and ice cream making after the meeting, I understand. So, looking forward to that. So I need a mover and a seconder for the adjournment. Guys, Steve? Okay, and we are meeting again on,
I believe it says there July 8th,
oh yeah, it does, so
6/12.
12. All right, the board meeting is hereby adjourned at 6:12 PM. The next meeting will be held Wednesday, July the 8th, 2026 at 6 PM. All in favor?